Alright, now here we are with part 2, and it is currently 4 for Halts and 1 for me. And we're going to start this off at Gotham City. I'm able to actually get in there right now. I got somewhat of a lead. I got him in the corner. I went for high, low, high, but this low didn't come out. That kind of sucked. I was able to block majority of what he did there. Got him reloading his ISO, which is good. And that hole, I missed the option to, whenever I jumped back, I hit him with the fierce, but I missed the jab, so that kind of sucked. And, you know, we both got them ice arrows loaded, and I was good on his part, dashing back. I thought he would have used it. I was able to escape that ice arrow, though. I was able to get the interactable, and once again, now I'm in the lead, but he got to that ice arrow immediately. And once again, he has that bread and butter, man. You give him the opportunity to use it, he uses it, man. I don't think he dropped it, maybe not once. But I was able to actually get in there and make sure that if he made a mistake, you know, I would punish him for it. I shot my arrow off whenever I jumped in, but it didn't come out. And right now, you know, he's working right now, trying to put he's trying to get more pressure on me, and I'm sitting here just trying to avoid everything he's doing. I thought that was pretty funny. We both fired off the arrow. He jumped, I crouched, and let's see, went there. And what did I do? Yeah, I went for the 1-1 and the super, which. Oh, then he comes out with his super. I remember I screamed when that happened because I didn't know what was going to happen. I was very scared. Right here, I know he can flash, so we're going to go for just that straight out arrow, no more than that. And we're going to equip the fire arrows. We're just going to go for chip because, you know, with him the opportunity to clash, he has at least 1 bar. He'll be able to, you know, get some health back, and I wasn't going to risk it. And right there was really close. Like, he almost took away my health right there. All right, so we're at 4-2. I'm starting to come back just a little bit, you know, got some second win. He got that 4. So right now he needs to stop me from getting the momentum of this match. And as of right now, I went for, I don't know what I was thinking about trying to do cross up and jab to interactable, which I shouldn't have done at all. And I got him with the ice arrow once again, jump fierce, and I go for that. And I went for the back bow, which didn't work. So I should probably not try to do it again. And then that green bow, man, like so many times me and him both got hit by it when we were jumping away or trying to jump in. And jump in ice arrow, and I fell for it, and he ended up going straight for it. I think he went for a crouching 2 into ice arrow, and then I don't know what he did there, but it didn't really work out in his favor. I got a chance to avoid those 2 arrows he did with the X. I don't know why he shot into the air, but I got my fire arrows out, and he absorbed one of the hits right there with the second arrow, which I thought was kind of funny. Both got them ice arrows, and he hit me with that jumping fierce. I was able to avoid that ice arrow very slowly, but I was able to avoid it and got my ice arrow out. I have a little bit more health than he does. Oh, now I just have a little bit more, not as much as I did earlier. And I was able to take him out before he got off on that bike this time. I was not letting that happen again. I made a mistake. That was my mistake there. I tried to shoot him with the super from a very far distance, what I shouldn't have done, and he took the smart route right here, which is to get the transition. But I think if I was him, I should have. I think the best combo I would have done was just to do a simple combo that puts me in the corner, maybe go for a grab, and then once I get in the grab, he has 4 bars. He could have went for some mix up and tried to get an EX transition that would have hurt more because I would have took away more health here. So I think that's what I would have tried to done. But either way, he got the round that he needed. I remember this match, or this section of it. I remember we just got hit with arrows everywhere, and luckily I had that piano right there and just boom, right into the face. But he came back with his ice arrow, and he dashed up so fast. I should have known he was gonna go for a grab. I really should have known that, because if I would have hit someone with the ice arrow from that distance, and I knew I couldn't combo him because of they would have recovered, I would have for a grab as well. So I should have saw it coming. This was my clash, and after I realized what was happening, I realized I couldn't win because he had more meter than I did. But I used all of my meter, he used all of his. You know, I didn't take too much damage. I have somewhat of a health lead now. And I'm glad he fired off his ice arrow earlier, because if he would have hit me with an ice arrow instead of that green one, then yeah, he would have definitely had the lead there. Right now we got about 12 seconds left, and he's taking a lot of damage, but I ended up hitting with the ice arrow. I go in to get a simple fierce jab hurricane to get the chip in, and I couldn't get it. And when I can't get in damage like that, I panic, and you start to see me make mistakes. And right now, I was terrified to make that mistake. But luckily, the fierce hit him, and I got him with the hurricane, got him with the chip. Now it's 4-3. So I'm starting to do more work here, and I think on his half, he was probably thinking, oh shit, he's starting to lose the momentum of this match, and he had it locked down, but now it's starting to slip away from him. I remember this specific game really good, because I remember I hit him with a lot of ice arrows, and I hit him with a lot of things. and I was able to do a lot of damage with taking out no health. And then I went in for the jumping one, immediately crouched, got him there, to 2 jabs, and then went in forward overhead to kick to ice arrow, then transition, and this is the kill him. This is the way that first health. So right now we're going into his second life bar with me still having my 2, and he's barely touched me on the first one. So I knew this was going good right now. Went for the 2 jabs into the back arrow, hoping he'll press a button. If he does, it works. I was able to block the jumping fire arrow he did, which I couldn't block the jumping icing arrow, but I blocked the fire one. And I was being very cautious of being next to that barrel because I didn't want him to actually drop it on me, and I would have lost health. And one of these games, I remember he has like no health, and I have like more than half a bar, and he makes a comeback on me, and I was like so angry. But yeah, it's very tricky. Whenever I get down to like no health, I panic. I really start to panic. And I hit him with the ultra after the fire arrow. Went for another fire arrow, and I'm just gonna go for immediately just chip and hit him right in the head. All right, so now here we go. We're at I think, what is it? 4-4. 4-4 right now, after a 0-4 lead that he had on me. So this is starting to get interesting. Going to the next match of this video, and it's 4-4, and we're in the Aquaman stage, which I like the Aquaman stage. Not that many things going on. And once again, I was like, all right, I gotta be careful. Gotta block everything. Gotta make sure he doesn't really get the damage in there and get going. Because if he does, he's gonna do what he does. And there, I dashed forward and I jumped to hit him, and it just completely whiffed. And I don't know why it whiffed. It shouldn't have whiffed at all, but it did. That's one that sucks when that happens. I was able to get the jumping fierce, hit him, jab, jab, ice arrow, and then quit my next one. Stopped him from doing that. Hit the little I don't know what, that tablet I blew up, hoping to get it. And he's right now he's doing work in the corner on me. He's really getting those mix-ups in. Luckily, I won that jab ice arrow exchange, and I took the round and got my ice arrow ready to go. And I hit him right there. I went straight for the hurricane bow because I wanted to do some damage. Oh, got him again. I jumped back thinking it would work. I should have jumped forward, but as you see, it didn't really work in my favor. He got in that jump ice arrow, and now he's really starting to come around and doing his own thing. But the jab ice arrow, man, it works, man. When you least and then he slid under me. I'm surprised. I don't use that move that much. I should start using it a little bit more. I should probably look into setups for it, but I don't really slide as much. I went for the fire arrows now because I had a full super. I was like, well, if I get that arrow on him and he doesn't block it, I'm gonna get him because he doesn't have that much health. And then I blocked the 1-1-1, but the chip and stun, I couldn't help but take it, and he ended up taking the health. I was able to get the water there, so that was good. Use the water interactable. I would have did the EX version of it so I can have armor just in case he tries to hit me, but I didn't really know what the controls were on my. Well, I know what the controls are, but like the positioning would have been weird, so I didn't really go for it. I was trying to hit him fierce there, and he comes in, and I'm trying to clash right now. I was trying to clash, but I couldn't get it, and I started to get worried because I was like, oh man, like he's starting to get in my face. He's gonna win, and I went for the thing. I went for the clash there, not the clash, the water, and it worked. So, all right, so right now we're at 4-5 in my favor. So that took a somewhat spin. Stay tuned for the next part of the video, which will be the last, and it'll be the conclusion of this little casual set where you'll find out if I actually did pull out the victory or if he did. But I guarantee it'll be entertaining, so thanks for watching.